Morning, y'all. Have you ever sat back and wondered what life would feel like if it turned out we were all living inside an AI simulation? Not the friendly version with helpful prompts and cheerful voices, but the hard one, the kind with rules you didn't write, boundaries you didn't choose, and consequences that arrive whether you believe in them or not. If you want a preview, read the Bible. Not as a devotional, not as a moral handbook. Read it the way you'd read a classified systems brief written by people who understood they were operating inside something far bigger than themselves. Once you strip away the language of faith, what's left is structure, layers of reality, a control level and a ground level, decisions made above that ripple downward, actions below that trigger responses from somewhere unseen. Nothing random, nothing observed. People act with limited information. They never see the whole board. They make choices anyway. Angels move in and out like authorized processes. They appear, execute a task, and disappear. Satan operates like a hostile program. He interferes, deceives, and tests the limits. But he never has full access. He can't rewrite the code. He can only exploit what's already there. And nobody, not even the villains, act without permission. That part gets missed. The Bible is relentless about rules. Laws come before outcomes. Obedience and defiances aren't emotional states, they're inputs. What follows isn't arbitrary punishment or reward, it's execution. Then there's the obsession with records. Names written down, books open, deeds remembered, nothing's forgotten. You don't get judged on intent. You get judged on what you actually did when the systems let you choose. Revelation pushes it into uncomfortable territory. A governing power takes over. Participation requires compliance. Refuse and the system doesn't argue with you. It just shuts doors. No buying, no selling, no survival. Not because you're hated, but because you don't authenticate. That's not theology, that's access control. Time behaves strangely too. Events are announced before they happen. Endings are described while the story is still running. Past, present, and future fold into each other like variables in a model. Time isn't treated like a river, it's treated like a parameter. And then there's the ending, which is where the Bible parts company with every modern simulation's theory. This isn't an endless loop. There's no reset, no restart. The system stops. The records are reviewed. Judgment happens once. The environment is torn down and rebuilt. Final. The disturbing part isn't that the Bible sounds like a simulation. The disturbing part is that simulation theory sounds like the Bible, just stripped of accountability and dressed up with better graphics. Because here's the difference that ruins the analogy. In the Bible, choice is real. Disobedience is allowed. You can know the rules and still break them. The system doesn't stop you. It just remembers. That's not how AI simulations work. That's something else entirely. So if you ever wonder what life inside an AI simulation might feel like, don't look to science fiction. Read the Bible. Read it like infrastructure. Read it like people who knew they were being observed, logged and measured, and still chose to act anyways. Then ask yourself the question the Bible keeps asking, quietly and without apology. What does a system do with someone who understands the rules and refuses them on purpose? Lo sabes.